How's everybody doing today? It's Chris here with Pritchard Power Wash. Haven't made a video in a little while. I thought I'd get out and make one real fast. Something I want to show you guys today. It's kind of a little bit impressed. You know, I've got, ooh, watch that camera there. Hope that sun's not getting y'all. I've got a trailer over there. It's got a 4 gallon a minute in it with soft wash system. I got the skid in the back of my truck. It's got a 4 gallon a minute heated in it. I've also got one in my garage that is a 3 gallon a minute, and that thing's like 10 years old, running off a little Honda engine. I don't even think I've ever changed the oil in it, but the pump finally went out on it. I was noticing it was losing pressure, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna pull this thing apart and just see what's going on. Pull it apart, and 2 of the cylinders, the springs, had just completely broke apart in. So it's probably, there's no telling how many hours on it. That thing's been used for everything. Quick fix, I'm gonna order one off Amazon. I think I can get one for like 60 bucks to put back on that little thing. Perfect for, you know, washing the vehicles real quick to pull out of the garage. Anyways, the real reason I'm here today, I want to show you guys what I got. Maybe you can see it here. Greenworks, 1800 PSI, 1.2 gallon a minute. Now, I know what you're thinking, you got an electric pressure washer. Well, yeah, I did. The reason being is I know I can adjust my tips and all that for mine, but I'm in here today, if you can see, cleaning my boat out. I just got it back from the shop, had a new motor put in it, and it is rather filthy. So I'm having to go through it and clean a bunch of crap and get everything ready. And I really didn't want to put my 4 gallon a minute up in here and drape the hoses over the side and, you know, listen to that thing run all the time. So I was like, you know what? Got this thing on sale for 100 bucks. I was like, let's try it out. It, you know, don't necessarily need a pressure washer for what I'm doing, but this gator step flooring, surf tech, whatever you want to call it, it gets dirty, and when it does, it's I mean, you can scrub it and rinse it off, but if you had just a little bit of pressure, it makes it come off a lot easier. So I thought, you know what, I'll get that and try it out for inside the boat. You know, what's 100 bucks, right? So so far I am thoroughly impressed with this thing. I mean, obviously it's not what my 4 gallon minutes will do, and I'm not gonna take it out on a job and do anything, but for, you know, something small, getting inside the boat, maybe I don't know, a side by side, something like that, something you don't need a lot of pressure in, the little thing works great. And I'm super impressed with the little little soap dispenser, can of soap, foam can, whatever you want to call it. The little thing actually does pretty good. So I'm gonna set this camera up and turn this thing on, let you guys see it for just a second. All right, guys, got the camera all set up. It's on top of the boat. I already did most of the floor and stuff. I'm just gonna kind of hit these seats back here. They got some dirt and stuff on them. I will have to scrub them when I get done, but this is just kind of a quick knock the top off of them, and then I'll hit them with some vinyl sauce and whatnot, get it all good and cleaned up. But nonetheless, here we go. So you can tell this thing's actually pretty quiet. Obviously, it's not a gas pump. You know, you wouldn't expect it to be loud, but a little foam cannon deal here. Check this out. I do like that it comes with quick connects. I mean, for 100 bucks, you can't beat it for these small odds and end jobs. Like I said, I'm just doing a quick one over on this thing. I'm soaping it down a little bit. Just kind of get some of the hard grime off of it. All right, and another cool thing, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I set that, it's actually sitting on my seat. You know, you're thinking, man, that thing's gonna get hot. I've been out here using it for about an hour. It hadn't got hot yet, so it don't really bother me sitting on the seat. Just kind of, I was a little leery of it at first, but it seems to be all right. All right, well, that's that. And like I said, you know, get that camera down there. Overall review, this thing, like I said, I picked it up this morning at Lowe's. 1.2 gallon a minute, 1800 psi, electric pressure washer from Greenworks. Honest opinion on the thing, if you're not out commercially trying to wash houses, I mean, I wouldn't probably. They actually make one that comes with a surface cleaner and something else, and I think it's like 2100 psi. Might be all right. I don't know. I like my gas, but for a small detail job inside this boat, I mean, honestly, if I was going to do a mobile detailing on like boats and stuff, this would be pretty legit. It's so far, like I said, I hadn't used it very much, but you know, coming with the foam cannon, the water pressure that comes out of it, not having to listen to it sit there and run, you can kind of drag it around in the boat and do whatever you need with it. Thoroughly impressed. You guys are probably wondering, hey, sunny outside, why aren't you washing houses? Well, season hasn't really picked up hugely for me yet. We're just now getting out of the super cold stuff. We've had snowstorms, ice storms, turn around. I think last week we had some of the most stormy weather I've ever seen. They had us at a 5 out of 5. We had, I think Reed Timmer was driving around here. I mean, there was tornadoes and storms everywhere for like a week straight. So we had some major flooding. Couldn't really do anything. I mean, most people's yards are still flooded out. Nonetheless, though, I plan on getting back at it pretty hot and heavy this month and next month. So, but like I said, just a review of the Greenworks pressure washer. I think it's pretty legit. I'll give it a solid 4 out of 5. You guys need anything, give me a holler. It's Chris, Pressure Power Wash.